After getting married to his girlfriend of 8 years, OP discovers that she snuck out during their honeymoon so she could sleep with another guy. To find out how this story ends, get yourself a coffee and grab a bowl of popcorn so we can get into it.
I'm 30, my wife's 27, and we've been married for 7 weeks. Before we tied the knot, we were together for 8 years, so it's been quite a while. Recently, though, she confessed to sleeping with another man, someone she'd been speaking to for the last 7 months. They met on Reddit and went from there to messaging each other on WhatsApp and having video calls behind my back. She broke things off with him a few weeks or months before our wedding, but they started things up again in the weeks following. Last week, we went on our mini-moon, and they arranged to meet up. A few nights in, she went out while I was sleeping and hooked up with this guy. She said that she instantly regretted her actions and spent the next few hours of the night crying before confessing to me the following evening. She was shaking and crying, saying how sorry she was and that she ruined my life. She was wanting to do anything to fix it or take it back. I could see the guilt and remorse, but is that enough? This is 8 years of emotional, financial, and physical commitment that I've given to her, just to be thrown away for one night and 7 months of talking with a guy she had no feelings for, but was infatuated. She expressed that she lost her way with her mental health, and it being a downward spiral to this point. She's using that as the reason as to why she decided to cheat on me, and she also expressed that she was feeling lonely in our relationship, but that was only because I was trying to look after her while she was mentally unwell and not capable of doing things like cooking, cleaning, and planning the wedding. I haven't been a model partner, but I've always been loyal and tried my best to love and respect her. Surprisingly, she's been cheated on in her previous 2 relationships and was so against it morally, but the hypocrisy to that now is unreal. What hurts the most is that she had so many chances to shut this down over the past 7 months, but she didn't. She knew what she had in her now husband, but decided not to choose me or even think about me in her decision-making. I've supported her so much over the last few years, especially with her mental health and financial struggles, with her taking time off work. Also, alongside my parents, we spent $20,000 on a wedding, which now means so little because she was breaking her vows before and after committing to them. Despite all the above, I really love this girl. She's my first love, and I planned a life with her and our 2 cats, but she's messed up big time. My heart wants to stick it out, and I've even thought about couples therapy, which she's offered to do too. But then my head's saying, why give her the chance? Have some self-respect. She makes me very happy, and we have so much fun together. But I feel like there's this alter ego that comes out and ruins everything. I'm heartbroken and don't know what to do. We got on the flight home together, and we've talked a lot over the past few days. But I've got a life-changing decision to make, but I'm stuck in limbo.
I don't know what OP is expecting to come out of this relationship. If his partner could sleep with another guy on their honeymoon, who knows what she will be capable of doing in the future? Your partner is someone you're supposed to be able to put your trust in, someone you can trust with your life. After hearing this story, there's not a chance in hell that I could ever believe that OP's partner is someone he can depend on. I doubt that I'm the only one who thinks this way, but let's check out the comment section to find out.
Okay Culture says, she skipped out in the middle of the night on your honeymoon, so think about every time she goes shopping, goes to the gym, and visits relatives out of town for the next 50 years. Guess what you'll be thinking about? She may be your first love, but I guarantee you that she won't be the last. The only thing you're deciding now is how much more you will suffer before D-Day 2. Taiwan Bandit replies to this comment and says, I agree with this. How did they manage to meet up when you flew to your destination? There was a lot of communication between them for that to happen. She's sorry she got caught, not remorseful for what she's done. This was premeditated cheating. Let her go. Much Comedian says, the honeymoon and wedding excitement are some of the best times in a marriage. It brings most relationships back into the honeymoon phase. The fact that she left and cheated on you during your honeymoon should be a deal breaker. It's not going to get better. Also, did she choose the honeymoon plans? It seems very premeditated. I would question if she ever stopped talking to him and if she didn't plan on doing it the whole time. Sorry, man, if you reconcile, she will never truly respect you, and it sounds like you won't either. Anything short of a divorce would be her getting away with it completely. You need to break it off immediately and let your family and her family know what happened. Don't make excuses for her or help her hide it. Tell the truth. Cheaters repeatedly say that what they fear most is public shame for their actions. So let her own it. You deserve better. She can promise all she wants, but she will do it again, and probably with the same guy. She's using mental health as a convenient excuse, but that's all it is. There are no mental health conditions that encourage people to cheat. She did what she wanted. She's shown you who she really is, and now you need to believe what you see. I would go kick his butt, too. He knew she was married, and if he has a significant other, you need to out his ass to her, too. Don't let someone else live a lie. If you let this go, she may say she loves you, but she won't respect you from here on out. You may be able to annul the marriage. Also, you definitely have legal grounds to sue her for the money spent on the wedding in most states. I would go after every penny you can. PRB says, I'm sorry, dude, but you have to kick her out. Think about it. Not only has she been in a long-term emotional and physical affair, but she waited until you went to sleep on your honeymoon and went to meet so they could hook up. She not only knew what she was doing, but conspired to do it on your honeymoon. That's like the ultimate screw you. If she can't be fully committed to you on your honeymoon, how do you expect her to ever get there? Remorse is when you do something once in the spur of the moment and make a bad decision. Remorse is not a 7-month affair that includes sex with the other guy on your honeymoon. This guy must have flown out to where you went specifically for it, and probably watched you guys and maybe even slept with her more than once. Had she already had sex with you that night before she went for round 2 with him? I honestly don't see how you're even considering staying.
While 8 years is a long time to throw away, this cheating event is something that will forever plague OP's relationship if he carries on with it. The trust he had in his partner was broken in such a magnificent way, so I can't see how he'll ever be able to move on from it. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Coffee and Popcorn, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.